What's up guys, it's Punchy, and that right there is what I call a Linkstrider ritual. I mean, we had to do a ritual to obtain this oath, so why not do it now? Today I'll be showing off the true power of a coordinated Linkstrider team and what nonsense you can actually pull off with this oath. First of all, if we want to maximize healing, let's talk about Sustain. Symbiotic Sustain is a healing move that you attach to any ally and send them HP. Of course, another Linkstrider can do the same to you, and the cycle begins again. Everybody gets health, and it keeps on repeating. Every single time Sustain targets you, 15% of your HP will be healed, and it does not matter how much HP you have, you will always get 15% every single time. On the other hand, if you're using Linkstrider, when you heal other people, you should lose around 5% HP consistently. The only time this does not happen is when you're maxed out. For some reason, if you use Sustain when you're full HP, you'll lose around 6 to 8% instead. That's a little bit more, and I think it might be a bug. Something great about Sustain is that you can modify it effectively with different deep gems. Using a Bloodless on your Sustain heals and hurts you at the same time, and that reduces the overall HP cost of this mantra. But I think the best way to use Symbiotic Sustain is using a Blessed Gem. Once you activate this mantra, boom, you get that cooldown cut in half, and that's awesome. It's very effective for healing your friends, and if you coordinate with a Linkstrider team, each of you can heal almost infinitely because that cooldown is cut in half. One person sustains the other, and this repeats, and the entire chain of Linkstriders is basically full HP for the entire rest of the fight. The HP gain for Sustain is 15%, and that's 3 times the cost of this mantra. If you play smart, you'll never die with a full Linkstrider team. What's interesting about Symbiotic Link, the essential tool to connect your allies, is that if you time this correctly, multiple links can be placed on the same target. As you can see, there are multiple people connected to me, and we heal extremely fast. It's near impossible to organize, but if somebody is low during a gank, set up your Linkstrider team to max out their HP and send them back into battle. What's great about this is that the same can be said with negative links. If a group of Linkstriders places a Symbiotic Link on an enemy at the same time, everybody can target them with effects. From just the passives, each link applies a debuff to the enemy and slows them down. As you can see, this guy right here in the middle is under a lot of stress from 3 different Linkstriders and is slowed down massively. I think this will stack infinitely because his movement speed was really low, and that was only 3 people. Both his walk speed and run speed are extremely hindered, and it's very difficult for him to reach any of these targets and break that link. Of course, with a full Linkstrider ritual like this, you can beat up your target as a group or slowly leech away their HP. From one person, leech doesn't really do that much, but with 3, it's gonna add up and do a ton of damage. Also, I almost forgot to mention this, you can place 1 white link on your allies and 1 red link on your enemy to create very funny and super cool art using Linkstrider. Sometimes, if you pull off a successful Linkstrider ritual and are very lucky, a thunderstorm will happen. As you can see right here, we summoned up that storm. I see a lot of people sleeping on Linkstrider as a combat oath, but it's pretty viable in both 1v1 and group situations. During fights, you can make use of Symbiotic Leech and win gem to siphon free heals off of players. I talked about this concept in the past, but I never really checked out the full power of a Linkstrider team. If you have a guild or a group of friends, please check this out for yourselves because it's really fun. Thanks so much for 50,000 subscribers, and don't worry guys, I'm working on some pretty crazy projects for you to enjoy. As always, have a good one, and it's punching time.